do a little bit of a recap, review, reflection, let's say, of 3 hours of what we set out to do and what happened. So, first thing that I set out to do is really to understand what is the new player experience right now, things that we're suggesting them as advice or guidance. Is it actually applicable to them? Like what is the state of the game right now? So, first thing, definitely still think Arc 2 unit to build around. If you get lucky enough that there's an Arc 2 unit on banner, you should definitely pick them and build your main team around them. So that's what we did with Vortis. We picked Vortis, we pulled for her, got one copy of her, and then I used a proto in the shop to get her to E1. And I think that that's a really smart idea, and that's what we can expect from most beginners is to get that. Then everybody has the Moonless banner. So let's go to the Moonless banner. Let's get out of here. Moonless banner, okay? And this starts with the, like, when you start the game. You should start with these two. So Thijs and Horla, and then the last two are up to you. So this one here, you can ask people, hey, what goes well with my main team? So I'm building around Vortis. What works? We know now as the more veteran players that Murphy is amazing with Vortis, and there's so many different options that you can then mix around with Murphy. So go with her. And then I chose G-Lot to be like, hey, maybe I'll get a G-Lot, and we'll go there. So what I did with my pulls, right, my limited pulls, is I started just straight on the Vortis banner. And then after I got her, I went to the Moonless guide and I just started pulling from here. And I got lucky enough to get Murphy early. So that was a big, huge win on the account. But if not, I would have just kept going until I got her. And then I also was lucky that Salve was on banner. I actually never picked him to start. What ended up happening is I just pulled on the standard banner, and my very first SSR that I got out of standard Caro, which is what I picked, was Salvador. He's a limited. I ended up just pulling him. So I left that be in the cards. I already knew that when I wanted to create this, I was going to do, for my team, was going to be Vortis, Murphy, Feint, and then I was going to let one more just happen. Whoever I got, and the account would work. And I ended up getting Salve right away. So then when I got Salve, I was like, all right, well, let's actually maximize this team properly. So he happened to be on banner and I was able to get his wheel. So I got his wheel and then I used the loop on his wheel here because I realized while talking to some other players that Vortis doesn't really need her own wheel. She can actually use Memory Spiral here. And then what ended up happening was after I got Feint, so I either actually pulled for Feint rather than selecting her. You could select her off the beginning, but I pulled for her. Once I pulled Feint and I got her, I went straight to Wheel Gel. So this was I would say 40 pulls on standard banner. I went straight to Wheel Gel. That's it. And I started to pull for Blade, knowing that I wouldn't use it. I think I started using it chapter 6. So chapter 2, 3, 4, 5, I didn't use it at all. And the main reason I got it so early too was using the codes. So you have to tell people, get the codes, and then you get that weapon on. But also while I was pulling for this weapon, I got all these other weapons with me. So that was a really great way to fill in my account. I got super lucky with getting Thijs's wheel. So I got Thijs's wheel and obviously it went on. I got really lucky early on with Moonless and I got Murphy as well. So that filled in the whole account and we just kept moving. And then after I got Blade to plus 12, I flipped to standard Caro banner and I filled in Feint to E2. But the other part of why I got to standard Caro banner was that help for D-Tide. So in D-Tide, if you can see, every single one of these teams has a Caro unit on it, has a Caro standard. And the reason for that is that realm just provides healing. So it has healing because of Healot. This already had healing on the team because of Salve and a little bit with Horla. This one had no healing, right? There's no healers here, but again, just the mechanic adds healing. This one, there's 2 healers here, but the mechanic again adds healing, and then same here, right? So I think that's the best play. I know people say pull blue because it's easy. And as much as there's the easy part to understand it, I think if they know that you could click Crimson Furnace and heal, when you're going to make 5 teams for D-Tide, having easy access to healers is just so nice. So I think you should pull Caro. It makes it a lot easier, and then you can go on to whatever realm you want. But you can also just start with any realm you want anyway. Who cares? This is fun. Play the game you want to play. After that, what I needed to start to notice is like to maximize getting some new rewards, and especially like for pulls, some silver. So using P-Dive and Trapeze, I got a lot. I get a lot of pull material out of that just because the rewards are so easy to get, like, so, you know, the records. Like I get a lot of keeper level out of it, and I get a lot of silver, and I get a decent amount of script. So that worked out really well. And my Metafin, what I found out is like the little cheat code is like the first use of Metafin, I should actually use it on EXP and get all my units to 10. After they're at 10, I can just start the chapter, right? Because that's like the very first one. I just pull for 10, boom. My units get, or I pull for this, get my units all up to level 10, and then I can focus on the events. So a lot of people say like only use your Metafin in the events, and I'm like, I don't think that's the thing, because I went here, got experience potions. I did most of the event stuff. And in the events, what I was focusing on was EXP potions, leveling up materials, and script. But there came a point where I ran out of the EXP potions here. And in order to get my units up to level 70, I went back to the interlude and did a few just runs of this EXP potions to get enough to be able to play them. So they should do that. Also the store, I bought a lot of those EXP potions in the store. I was a little aggressive and refreshed it to be able to get these leveling up mats so that I could level up both Vortis and Salvador to 70 before I do the final fight. Okay, and then at this point, I'm starting to notice that I did also do hard mode, okay, and I got up to chapter 6. I could probably beat chapter 6, maybe chapter 7 now. But I stopped just because I didn't really need the materials from that anymore. What I really needed was script. And I was like, where can I get this? That's easy. So you get it with P-Dive once a week, but I don't want to wait 4 more days to beat this guy, to beat this battle, right? I wanted to just do it sooner. So I'm like, what other modes do we have? I'm like, maybe the train, HSR, might give me script. And I went here, and guess what? It gives you a ton of script. And like, look, I only got to the first boss. I beat it. I was very close to beating the second boss, but when I borrowed a unit to help me get higher, that unit didn't have death res in it. And so I died because my account level is so small that I don't have health and I don't have death res. I'm like, I'm gonna die, but that's fine because just in beating that, these are 100,000 each. And so with beating 1, 2, 3 of those requirements, that's just 3 requirements. That was 300,000. And that extra 300,000 plus something else with like some other rewards here too, right? Let's just see. Going up here, train upgrades. I got another 170,000 here. So I got like a total of almost 500,000 from this. And you can see that with that 500,000, I'm down to 8,000 left in order to build up my team to where I needed it to be to use to get them to level 70. I still have one more. Okay. I have one more pyramid, so I could technically level up Murphy now, but I'll leave that alone. And that's kind of like for my main team for Arc 2, I would level her up. And the other thing to notice that for all the beginners who are watching, there's still brown wheels here. There's still 3. Okay, so you want to have, these are the fancy wheels, and there's brown wheels here. Put the brown wheels on. As for the covenants, they were unlocked, but they're not leveled up. They're just like the rules that you get, and what I got was what I got. And I put it on just to be able to unlock the second property, which is for each of them, they're all unlocked, right? And their symbol has shown up. That's it. So we're really good. And yeah, I think this works well. And now we're going to see, can I beat this boss? So we're going to go normal. We're going to go here. Look like it. Investigate. All right. A few things to learn. All right. Look at this requirement. Win the final battle within 30 turns, you get 3 stars. Within 40 turns, you get 1 star. So guess what? You have to survive. How do you survive? This is the best healer to survive with. Best person. Okay? Everybody else is great. She's also really great. He's the best to survive with. I kind of did a little bit of a cheat code here by using him. But if you have a glass cannon team that isn't designed to live for 30 turns, this battle is going to suck for you. Okay, so you might need to adapt your team a little bit, put on either wheels or change out the units, right? So I have a death res wheel here. You need some stuff to help you live. Look at my starting death resistance is 344. All right, let's go. The first one goes to salve. Second one goes to faint. And the third one goes to faint. Awesome. All right, with this, the order is that I use the card and I go find her reload. And then I use the ones that show up and I find suffering here. Now, the part that I learned, because I accidentally played this once a little bit quickly, because I didn't rechange back to brown wheels. I actually played with silver wheels for the train. And then I forgot to be like, oops, I need brown wheels on it. I'm like, why are my team doing like not as good as it normally does? I'm like, oh, I screwed up because I played train mode and I switched out. Now I need to go back to the brown wheels. So they're back to brown wheels now. We're all good. But if you feel like something's off, don't be afraid to like check in and be like, what's going on? Why isn't my team like awesome? It used to be really good. All right, let's start here. We're going to gain some Crimson Furnace. Okay, but what's nice is now you see this chain got locked out, but this happens after that lockout, so I still can actually play these cards. Go up one more, and then one more in. Turn one. Let's go. Okay, with here, what I want to be selecting, not damage ones, not draw ones, I want either ramp or I want shield. My ideal one is also strength down. So anytime I get strength down, I don't need weakness. All three of these people do weakness, okay? Two of them do vulnerable. I don't care about that. I care about ramping, shield, and strength down. Those are the Orisons I want. I have to sit here through a very long battle. Putting vulnerable on somebody doesn't help me to survive. It might help you feel a little bit more comfort with the mobs, but not what we're looking for. Okay. Reload. Suffering. Okay. So now I get back some, which is good, because I can use one to strike down. And the next one, strike down one more time. Pretty good. We're going to go into defensive stance for this one. Okay, we have a reload on. One hot tomato. We got another one of these in our hands. This is a beautiful, beautiful turn. Okay. Now I have to be careful of, I want to build up their Elmas for the next battle, right? These cost 0, and I think I can do, I don't know if I can do enough damage to actually kill those people. So I wanted to load up here, but I'm going to just test the waters out a bit, see how much I can kill. I can kill the one at the back. The 300 on the front is my issue. I think I should be okay if I do this. Yeah, because I'm gonna get some defenses. This was awesome. This is like the best pull. Being able to get that changed my world. So I'm gonna heal now actually with it, rather than using it to attack with. And see, I thought I would kill one of them, and I thought I would have enough shield for it, which I do, and then we'll let Tentacles slap them down. Well, I guess I could use the one strike from Murphy, but oh well, I didn't notice that. I was too excited that everything worked. Okay, this one. Defense. Strike. 127. 1,000 I have to hit through. Do not have white stance. I'm going to go red stance. See what I get. Not enough. I lose 100. I gain 161 back, though. Okay, this turn I want to kill him, but I also want to heal a lot. So I'm going to go defense, heal. This one costs 2, but I get back 1. Or costs 3, but I get back 1, so it only costs 2. Okay, now they have vulnerable on them, which will help me to kill them a little bit faster. I have 310. This also costs 0, so I'll use it now. I have nothing to worry about losing that. And he's going to be dead. Beautiful. Shield. Counter's not bad, and neither is poison. But we're going to go for shield. Silver key. Rouse the unit. We will, of course, rouse faint. Beautiful. This is what I was hoping for. So we're going to sell a command card. Sell this one. Buy this. Remember, everything that we're buying is shield or healing. This also helps with healing, so I want to come back and buy that. The rouse order that I want is her first, and then we're going to get salve, because salve does at the end of turn gain 6 strength. And you can already tell that it's going to be, how much do they want me to win by? At least 30 turns. More than likely. Very close to 30 turns. So 6 times 30 turns. It's a lot of turns. It's, what, 180? 180 strength that I'll be gaining just out of his card. Okay, we're not going to develop symptoms. We're going to try to relax on them because I'm going to take a whole bunch of symptoms at the end. Up here. Okay. Go here. I could go with this first, but I'm going to go find the reload because it's going to drop down the cost of the card, and I only really need 1 to go off. If it was like a longer battle, I would go get the rouse. But I know it's not going to be that long of a battle. I got 1 on. That one's going to probably kill the one at the back, which is perfect. The counter's on. We'll use this again to help load a feint. I don't think I can go above 474. I think I'm maxed out, but it's okay. It's there if I need it. How should I have 91? You're doing 224. I'm going to use the rock in the way to gain Crimson Furnace. And I'm going to put this into White Stance. Okay. We will do... I'm going to save that defense, actually. I'm going to use the first one and just do a rock that's a big hit. Okay. And then I'll use the defense now to load up the health. I wanted to see how much health this is going to do. I can't do White Stance, so I have to do something else. I can either do a big shield or I can go to kill them. I'm not a slow person. I'm going to go to kill them. Do another heal for myself. All right, and then 1 big smack. Perfect. Okay. Ramping or strength down stuff. Or shield. I don't have a key yet, so I have to come back here to go and fight the elite for the key. But I can get this. Obtain death resistance each time you play a command card. I think this allows me to go above 474 too. I think it's a nice little, I don't know if it's a glitch or not, but we're gonna test it out. Shh. Don't tell Bayev. Here. Beautiful. Ramping and strength down. We're gonna take both of those. He's gonna harass me. Obviously not a big fan of being harassed. Alright. We will now, because I do think it's a longer battle, I'll go here first, and then here. Load that up. I gotta reload. And we'll flip to White Stance. Only 28 is going through. They reduced my crit damage. That's what happened there. Alright. I wanted to find a way to exalt her without using one of these, but I don't think they gave me that option. Okay. How am I removing all of this stuff? I can either go shield, and I've been aggressive to not like block a lot. I think we're gonna have to do the shield, but 163 also sucks. Okay, well, we will. I have my counter is low, but this helps gain a shield, and I put vulnerable on all of them. So we'll go with that. I should have played reload first. That's okay. Because I also didn't know if I wanted to play this and salve stuff. So I was kind of debating which way I was going through here. I'm going to go here. I can only play one reload anyway. So I'm going to do that one. And then with faint, I'm going to use this to just heal and remove the bleed. And I'm only taking 415. And we will do this one. Damage or shield? Oh, no, we'll do the health part. And we're going to test if I can use this to kill the guy in the back and then take less damage. Not fully kill him, but not bad. We will use Murphy's thing to gain shield. Card I normally sell. And that was kind of perfect because I got her Elmas up, which dropped all that down, and now I'm safe. So Murphy's thing is a strength down. That's why this all went down. Rather than that was weakness and strength down on the units. That's what I'm trying to get. Remains in the battle if I have it. No, we're going to get that out. The frickin' thing is already gazing me, so I have to kill the one in the back. Wait. Red stance. Okay, we'll add for her. Go here. Go here. And this time, I don't think it's going to be enough for it to kill him, but I'm going to use the shield option of salve, right? Because I have weakness on me, I have blind on me, but I do not have fragile on me. So that helped me out. Still hurting though. What stances? I can use white stance. We'll obviously use it because it just helps me to do the math of how much more shield I might need. Okay, we got 2 of them. How much does one tomato gun do? 4,000. I have one more tomato gun here. We'll use it. Perfect. They now have vulnerable on. So we'll go with this one, dedication. I'm actually going to choose to use feints instead. Look at my shield. My shield's pretty good, right? I can use these cards, especially this one, to help me ramp later on. Cool. Now if I can, well, they made me fragile. But if I can, I want to try to heal up a little bit before I kill them. So we'll use this healing now. I don't have blight on me, which is good. I'm going to use Murphy. How am I killing him? 6,000. I need one reload shot would be good, but I also have all of these I can use. So I will use Murphy to put on vulnerable. Strike. Strike. We're going to have to do the whole... Yeah, she's not good enough to go, so we're gonna have to do the whole salve rock thing. Rock 1, rock 2, big rock. 456. Please, tentacles be enough with vulnerable to kill the dude. Yes. At the start of turn, gain 1 Arithmetica for each enemy. When an enemy is killed by active damage, inflict bleed on all the other people. I'm only going to be facing a final boss, but I gain one Arithmetica. So this is beautiful. Okay, every 4 turns, double the active damage and tentacle damage all enemies receive in that turn. However, after releasing Exalt in that turn, seal all Awakeners for 1 turn. That's good. I'm still liking this more. At the turn start, if HP is greater than 25, lose HP. No, I don't want to lose HP. And gain 25 strength. Ooh, but I'm gaining just 25 strength and 10 alert. This is actually over 30 turns going to do more than both of these. So we're going to go here. It's going to just be a little bit hard to like live, but I have some big healers on the team. Okay, so wriggling, this doesn't help me. At the turn start, Embryo Fusion plus 30, all of your Devour effects become Infinite Devour. That hurts when I want to play like Faint and Salvador Devour at the same time, so I'm not in love with that relic. Advanced Drain is when played, inflict 31 strength down on all enemies. Yes, this is what I've been looking for. So the card that I'll put this on is on her defense. That was like the best advanced Orison I could get, or computation, but Advanced Drain is perfect. Now we'll see if I die because of this relic. What happens when I get... if HP is greater than 25, so it's so low. It's like here. I'm basically never going to hit that 25 statement. All right. The 2 cards I want are in my hand. That sucks. So the one I'm going to find is hers. So this is kind of nice too. It drops it down to 0, and because it has Arithmetica like computation, I get 1 back. So it's a +1 thing. So I'm going to go get this card. I'm going to grab this card. Okay, so when I play this, not only do I put weakness on everybody, but I get a second one. So looking at everybody else, I can actually launch 2 reloads, or I can launch this thing. And I think I'm going to do the 2 reloads. Let's do 2 reloads. Go to White Stands. I won't be able to put weakness on all of them, but I do have Murphy's because this first boss is ×3, right? And by exalting Faint, I get some more counter, which is great. ×3 with Murphy. Look, I'm safe. 2 hits went through. I have Self for the next one. But I have to kill this stupid thing in the back before their turn 3. And that's what right. Oh, but look at this defense. Remember the thing I wanted? I just dropped that down by quite a bit, so that helped me. All right. End of Suffering versus this card. Gain 16 strength. We're going to play this and see what other cards I get, because I know I get more cards too. I got her charge for 1. I got this, which puts weakness on everybody. And it gives me this, and I get the ability to heal more. So I can bring all that back up. That was the better play. Let me let that go through. Even though I have to kill them on this turn. Otherwise, it's going to do a lot of damage to me. Or, by not damage, I'm going to put a lot of cards in my hand for the final boss, which is not what I want. I want to not have lots of symptom cards to cycle through, because it can really hurt me in this battle. So now I need the AoE damage, which will be coming from Salve. Alright. This I'm going to use just to give crit rate. It's actually not to help him exalt faster. Like ideally it is, but it's more about crit rate. I'm using this to gain Embryo Fusion and also Crimson Furnace. And now I can use this card. And I want to build that up. Can I go into red stance? I can. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to do 1 more green. Because I need to be able to hit this person for a lot for the last one. This one's got to make it count. He did not die, which does not help me out that much. This is like a part that's kind of annoying. He's very close to dying, but not full dying. My first gazed card that I was trying to avoid. Okay, he slept. Beautiful. No gaze. Okay, beware. The enemy's heavy strike will discard all your cards in hand. That's okay. We're going to go here. Look at my health. Okay, my strength is pretty good. I can go here. Strength down happens. This one. And pure damage. Kill the bad guy. Yes. I happen to be okay. Also with the strength down on the weakness. Oh, my dog's going to bark in the background. All the other doggies are barking and she wants to join in. Oh. This one sucks. 9,000 to go. 4,000 death res. So my death res triggers are going to hit after this one. So I'm just going to use some other things to help me after those death res triggers happen. So I actually don't want to use any healing right now because these three are going to go through, which is fine. Ooh, or do I want to use the healing because it helps to like, yeah, I'm going to use the healing because it now is like, there's only 2 death res triggers going through, not all of them. Now I did that intentionally to gain 1 death res trigger, just only going through. We'll drop their strength down. I'm still doing 350 through, but that's okay because only 1 death res trigger will go out. And I have both this relic and her gaining death res for me. Right, so I lost one of them. I got all these things in my hand. He's going to die pretty quickly at this point, so we can load these. What do I want to find out of all the cards? Yes, I want to find this card to drop down. I'll find this card to add. I'm doing this because he's not attacking me, so I'm trying to gain back tons of health during this turn. I actually don't want to kill him right now. We'll let my tentacles kind of do it. Look, I got another one of these in my hand. Alright, I'll use this to heal. I'll go find it again. Is it back again? Beautiful. And I'll put this back in my hand. Okay, so I use this to heal. Go here again. Perfect. So we went from full death res to, and like no health left, to 420 health in 1 turn, which is great. Okay, so again, I want to try to heal a lot. Don't know what I'm going to be able to get. I only have 6 Arithmetica. To be mindful of that. I go here with defense. They will die pretty much to tentacle slaps, but mostly actually to I can always exalt one of them if I'm worried about not. I'm going to hold that for the next battle. We're going here to help her get up. We'll use this charge to help her get up. Good, that's up too. I'm going to play this card. And now I believe if I can go into red stance, I can. That should be enough. Oh, and I have 1 left. Perfect. All right. Elite battle is done. Thank you, Faint. All right. So we want... This is ramping and this is ramping. I'm going to use this card because I don't have any Bloodlust, I think, yet. When we get here, we can heal again. But I also need to awaken everybody. So we're going to awaken everybody first. Rouse the unit. Awaken him. Before I even think about enter through here. This time, though, now, I'm going to rouse everybody. They're all roused. Forget that. Rouse everyone. More important. That's the exit for the passage. Yeah. It's the other store. Perfect. Got cup. This is what I wanted. Healing. So this one is lose 25 HP, and this one gains 13. So it's not... Oh, wait. If HP is below 50%, restore 25 instead. So this is basically like nullifying each other, but I'm just gaining strength. That's actually a perfect combo. Sell a command card. So we're going to sell this one, right? Because we already sold Feints. Yep. This is after releasing Exalt, the corresponding Awakener gains 10 Ilmus and 25 shield. That's... I'm still gaining shield. I'm going to get some more Ilmus. Let's go with it. It's fine with the birds. Beautiful. So this is death resistance upon pickup. And each time death resistance is triggered in this challenge, they gain death resistance halved. After triggering death resistance, cover 25 HP a turn. And beautiful. So I want that. I want all three of these if I can. Okay, this time I can go and get health. And now I need to go and... So I want all three. I don't know if I can get all three. I think that some of these are battles. Lose HP, perfect. Alright. So the first part is play reload. We have one loaded. Go with Feint. That has a lot of health. Okay, this one. Feint. Launch the reload. Again, this person has a lot of health. Go find her card. Find salves. Go here. How much damage are you doing? Not that much compared to what you could be. So I think we are in a good spot. We'll end it there. You only sealed one. I was worried about you sealing 3. Beautiful. All right. Lots of little attacks, so it's the best time to exalt Murphy. We're going to reload. We're going to exalt her. Okay. Now here comes like lots of options that I have. That was the best option, but that's no done. I think the next best option is to just play defensively and use a lot of these cards. So we're going to go into White Stance because I didn't use it last turn, which is good. This is the thing that's really killing me, so I'm going to heal myself. That's gone. Now the option is Murphy's stuff. I need to kill them by the next turn. She helps me to gain Tentacle, and it gives like limits if I play her card. So I'm going to play this just because... Okay, maybe it won't let me. Okay, there it goes. I played that card because next turn, this says Retain. When I play it, I get a temporary Tentacle. I can then use Salve and Red Stance and then make these hit for a lot more. And they'll also be 0. Well, one's 1 right now, and I can't get that out, but that's fine. Oh, you already added a gaze to me? That was fast. All right, so the plan is to first play this, because it costs 3 to get back 2. Or get back 1. Perfect. I can use this to help kill the guy in the front. Okay. Now, I have 3 left. These both cost this much. I'm going to use this to give a reload on, to help be able to kill this guy when Salve goes in attacks. Flip into Red Stance first. And I don't know... Yeah, I'm going to want these cards more than I want this strike. Okay. Maybe the defense, though. How much... That's a little bit, but I think I'm going to be able to do enough with Tentacle slapping and everything. This now costs 0 because of Salve's thing. So what would have been better play is to play the 0 cost first because I forgot he had Blade on him. And then maybe all those cards would have dropped to 0 and then I would have had the ability just to run it out. But I still have the ability to run out a little bit of stuff. Just not a lot. So we will use this again. Do the gain health. And we'll use this one for damage, and I think we're good. They're all dead. Awesome. Strength down. Beautiful. Reload has Bloodlust. Ooh, Reload has Bloodlust. Yeah, we'll take babies. Baby Generation's also really good. All right. Here. We will take this one. I want higher death res, but it also does with each time death resistance is triggered. So she's going to help me gain death resistance, and that's going to get triggered. This one's helping me gain death resistance. Obtain time resistance every time you play a command card, right? So I'm getting death resistance from this, from her, and now from this thing too. And I also recover HP with it. So it's a whole bunch of death resistance synergy that's going on with that one. Now I have to unlock, and I did get keys, so this is nice. Do I have something down here? Just an event node. Advanced Spike or Finesse. I don't love Finesse, but this also doesn't give me, this gives me Madness. This doesn't give me anything. This is great. I don't mind getting a whole bunch of counter that I slowly get to add up to. We will lose the 98 HP. We got another battle, which is good. Again, little guy's behind. Okay, I do not have the ability to put weakness on when I go get her. That's fine. My thing is here. So rather than getting reload, because I get it here, I'm going to go find his 3 cost, which will become 0. I'll pick up his 2 cost, yes. Now that it's 0, when I play it, I'll get enough to get a baby. And then I'm going to play her card. Play it again. I've launched on a tomato, and now I can use this with the baby. That was what my whole plan was. To drop weakness down on all of them. Now they're weaker. Or do we have a thing that's put weakness on them? I don't know, because they started off with 1 weakness somehow. Go here. Go here. And we will flip to white stance. We're only taking 214, not too bad. There we go. Oh, weakness came also off of Salve's 3 cost that I dropped to 0. I was just thinking of getting it for Embryo Fusion. Okay, strength down. Good. Freaking gazing already. We're gonna go here. And now remember, he has a chance to drop down the cost of cards. So this is going to cost 1 for the first one. Because when it gets replaced, it come here. So I'm hoping that some of these get dropped to 0. We'll see if it does with his Exalt. One got dropped to 0. We're going to choose the shield option this time. Because it's not enough to kill all of them. But we're going to try to exalt her and see how much, if we can get close to killing the rest of them. Very close. At least it's just the guy who's doing damage to me, and it's not the one that would give me another gazing. I forget if he was gazing me or not. I don't mind taking the damage. I hate getting the cards for the final boss battle. Because once they're dead, I can play around this guy. Good, he's dead. So I can play around this guy, right now? Just to let myself heal. That's all I want to do is heal a lot. Build this up and heal. So if I can just play shields, right? I have this Sanctuary for 1, so do 1 big hit, don't do multiple hits because he normally does. Yeah, I thought he was going to do multiple hits this time. Of course. Okay. How do I drop? +1 time. For each unblocked hit, shuffle 1 wound. Is there something that drops down if I hit him once? Each stack increases. I don't know. If I attack him once, sometimes if you attack them once, let's see. Let's test out that theory. Does it drop his hit count down? It does. So that's going to help us. We're going to play her 3 cost because it hits multiple times. Drop that to 0. We're going to do this one. Right, and now I'm going to use this one actually for shield. But before I do that, we'll do Salve to put weakness on. Or he just puts on vulnerable. That's okay, but he gives me a little bit more shield. I'll go with this one and give myself shield with this part. It's only that now. I'll play this card to get rid of it. Oh, it's just a state card. It wasn't going to last for the whole battle, but that's okay. And then can I ever go? I can go into white stance for like next turn. Losing 22 is not bad. Do not want to kill you though. Do not die. Good. One big hit was what I was hoping for, because now I can use this. Of course, I have a wound. I have a strike. I have a reload. Don't want to play that. Don't want to play anything else. I wanted to heal myself, but I didn't get them because they gave me all these garbage. This is why I want to avoid the symptoms, right? I don't want to get all these symptoms right now. Let the one big hit go through because I have a barrier on, so it's not going to hurt me. Okay, this is a small hit. Charge for her, so defense, obviously. Let's load all these two up. These are just stake cards. They're not staying in my... I didn't need to play it. I'm going to play this one. And I will exalt that to kill them. Perfect. All right. More things that add shield. I only got 51. We're going to go here. I need 92 and 78. Let's see if I get that here. So with these pools, we always want to increase max HP here. Okay. And then one of the things that happens with this, so this is where I'm getting all the symptoms, is that Salve's Crimson Furnace scales with max HP and his damage scales with max HP. And that's why Salvador is one of the best people for this final boss battle. But now I can't get any one of these two, eh? There's no way I can do it. I don't love that Orsons. Let's see what other Orsons I can get. This one I do like, so I'll take that. I'll put her on defense. That's all I got. So the other part that would be a nice strategy here is to get the Jade thing that helps you to gain sigil yield, so that you can get more sigil yield for this boss. I think the whole map is cleaned out. Right? Nothing to go anywhere. Alright, this is what I gotta do. The very long final boss battle is now here. When you thought the eyes were over? No, we have to fight another eyeball. Alright, so the issue is the Primordial Chaos will descend in a few turns. You must deal with these Relentless Gazes first. Break the enemy's HP part of the right for a moment of breathing room. So you break it, but I believe he cleanses off all of your stuff that you gain. So what you kind of want to do with this one is I think it takes like till turn 8 or 9 until it like flips over. So we want to kill him fast the first like few battles, first turns, but like by turn like 4 we want to stop killing him and try to build as much strength as we can. That might be easier said than done, but we want to make sure that all of our units do get roused before the final boss fight. So we don't need to worry about finding it. We're gonna get that eventually, but just because I know that I can right now, I'm going to take this so I can get reload. So you want to get the cards that are going to help you the most, not necessarily the tech of like trying to get their exalts. But we'll load a reload up, and then I can exalt her. You see all of those symptoms I got now in my hand. I have a lot of symptoms in my hand. We will put into white stance and we'll let it survive. It's one turn. We've just survived to like 8 or 9. Turn 2. So we also have a Murphy. I'm going to try to see as far as I can go. I'm going to try like actually to fully maximize gaining all of the other good stuff on me rather than them cleansing me a lot. So Murphy's up. A reload back on. And we will use a salve to put on a... I can't put on a shield yet. I'll use it next turn to put on a shield. We have 3 turns, right? We have salve shield, we have Murphy exalt down, and then we have white stance. So I can use white stance again, and I need to time a lot of that. So this one times 3 would be a great time for Murphy's exalt. Okay, now it's down to 3. I'm playing that to drop it down even more. Don't want to necessarily play this. I will play this to gain a big shield. Okay, and then that's also at 0, 0, 0. We'll play the defense. Her strike isn't that much, gives me just more shield. Because the reason I'm doing all of that, remember, Vortis has this wheel on. So the more shield I get, the more I retain for the next battle. So even though this person's only doing 249 damage to me, I still get more shield. Remember, I also want death throws going up, so like everything's it's gonna work. Okay, so salve has not yet been. See now, how much shield do I retain under that? 236, which is still enough for that bleed. Salve has not yet been roused, which sucks. But that also means I can kill them. Because salve is the big one that's gaining me strength per turn. And if I don't have his stuff gaining me strength per turn, I don't have any reason to not kill this person. So we will do it with Feint and the Pursuit trigger. Add the counter up. I'm at 331. Now I'm going to keep this for the next one. I still have white shield. Yeah, we're good. So one of them dead. Now look at all my stuff that's here. They're going to remove my counter of 553. That's the sad part. 573 counter. Okay. And what happens? So see, it goes away. All my good stuff goes away. That's why I can't kill them that much. I don't know why. It helps like, yeah, it's like the last card. Great. It's fine. This will draw 2. Perfect. I get his card. Okay, now I really don't want to kill this person. I want to be able to survive a few more turns without killing them. So what I can do is this. Do they have weakness on them? They don't. I have a Sanctuary. Oh, but I have full health. All right, defense. Puts a counter on. We're good. Times 5. This is a great time to exalt Murphy. So let's go get her some stuff. All right, so Murphy, drop that damage down. 107. For this one, we'll get Salve's thing to help me gain Crimson Furnace. Another one of the... we'll get this one, actually, because I have a lot of his things already in hand. So I'll play this. Gives me Crimson Furnace and some shield. I'm going to play one rock, but I'm going to play the one that gives me a shield bonus. I also want to watch how much that kills him. She won't hit that hard. Play this card. Play a reload. And play another reload. Let's load up those reloads. And we'll leave all of these can be discarded. Frickin' tentacles might hit too hard. Darn it. Better not hit hard enough. How do I make you weak? I can make you weak with white stance. Right? Can't do it yet, though. Next turn needs to be white stance. Better not do this. I can use a barrier right now. This is a good time to use a barrier. Because it'll block one of these big hits to me. I want to get her up. He put on, look at all this net, like I have multiple debuffs here, so I have to remove those debuffs too. These are all End of Sufferings. The tentacle might kill him. I'm not doing too bad. 331. One of them are gonna get blocked. I think we're okay. So now I want to exalt Feint to... I have reloads, though. Reloads might kill him. Oh, 7? The number is 7 for you all. Now he goes away. So now I think I can kill him. All right. So things have changed. Thinking I can kill him. Flip red stance. If I can't kill him this turn, I'm going to cry Love Inside. Because I didn't need to go all aggressive. I'm going to hold that for our future battle. 3,000, so he'll be good. I can hold all those, but I know that he gets rid of my hand, I believe, next. So I'm just going to let that be. Go here. Let the tentacle slap. Do you still hit me? No, see, he goes away. Perfect. Maybe he might hit when he changes forms. Now the crappy part. We survive to like turn 30 and slowly kill him. So now this is a great time that you should probably bring Winkle to this battle. Because if you had Winkle in the team rather than my whole team would like this, I can remove the 99 barrier that he has on him. Instead, I have to take like 5 turns to remove that 99 barrier. Okay, because this is each turn when accumulated damage reaches 10% gain 99 stacks of temporary fortress. Okay, he doesn't have barrier on him yet, but he normally has like a crap of barrier. Look, I have like no ability to put on. I have no Arithmetica. It's kind of weird. I don't need to worry because it's just my own stuff, so I'm going to leave this alone. As much as I'm taking 92 damage from poison and sacrifice, that's fine. So now the only symptom card, like if it adds fragile to me, that's the only one I really want to be playing, because all the rest of them I don't need to worry about playing. Yes, they all have to talk to me. Yes, Aegeus, I listen to you. Wonderful. Okay. This one adds fragile. Okay, what? Struggle in the Dissolution Parish. Okay. Lose 25% of current Arithmetica. I don't care. When drawn. Lose 20% strength. Lose 20% strength and counter. Okay, I don't have that much counter. Still in hand on the end turn. Match XP. I don't want to lose my max HP. That's what this whole build is around. But you can see... use so many times. You're doing a lot of damage to me. I want to faint up, but I also now want Murphy up to be able to survive that. Alright, this is the time to use White Stance. And now it's 603 times 2. So we'll go here and use this for shield. And now I'll be okay, but I want Faint to have a embryo before I exalt her. Okay, we have an embryo. Choose a non-derivative command card from your hand. Permanently reduce its cost by 1 for this battle. Add a copy of that into your hand. Okay, so we're going to choose this to actually be charge. It's a great card to actually have lower. Now we'll play this. This is going to be good because it cleanses all of that, dispels all of that fragile that's on me. We'll see if he puts it back on me. I can play this card now. So I know I get a thing. So I can play that. And I'm supposed to be getting some more stuff. These tentacles can all slap. Which is great. But now I can start to gain shield without being weakened. Unless he puts it back on me. Does he? Let's see. 491 times 2. Great time to exalt Murphy. I need one of her cards. Or an embryo. Discard all cards in your hand and draw those and reduce their Arithmetica cost. That's awesome. But first we'll go here. We're gonna exalt her. I have a reload, so that's good. I'll exalt her first. just because I want to see how much that drops down and how much shield I need to get or health. So this is a great card to have right now, because now all of that has happened. Okay, now it's the part of these can hold. This is 0. This is 0. This is 0. Oh yeah, he throws away cards when I'm doing this. So we're going to do this. Put on weakness, even though I had weakness like a certain way. 162. Yeah, we'll use it to gain shield. It's a little bit more shield. And now hopefully that shield will also last for the next turn too. Okay, they're not doing stuff to me. I got some space. Hi, Daffodil. Lovely, beautiful woman. Defense here. I gained barrier with this, so I don't want to play it. I want to hold it. Same with this. I get a... What's hurting me here? Is it poison? Oh, it's my own counter. Okay. Or is my own thing. So I'm going to play that to help make me safe. The only reason I did it because my sacrifice was actually hurting me from Murphy's Exalt. That's okay. We'll drop that down when he's not attacking me. Here comes my barrier I have to break through. That's what I wanted a lot of tentacles for. And so this would be a great time to get Murphy's 3 cost to help break through all those tentacles. I want to get rid of that card. Times 3. So we can do this. 2 barrier stacks. So it's 554 is the number I need to be thinking about. Deal fixed damage. Okay, yeah. And that fixed damage goes through barrier. He has 99 also fortress. So like attacking him isn't going to help that much. But I did get reload. I'll play another reload. Perfect. We're going to start to build up Murphy now because my death res is pretty high. I have 2 reloads that are here. I want to exalt him, but I don't know if it's a great time to. I can do white stance though, so let's do white stance. Yeah, so one of these is going to get blocked, or 2 of them are blocked, and then one of them is just going to go through, but it's not enough to break that shield. So then that means also that shield will hold for the next turn too. All right, 1, 2. And then this shield holds and carries over. Hello, Miss Murphy. You have been beautiful for this team. Lock. I have 330 through. Also have 115 bleed on me, so I'm going to remove that bleed. I want to keep holding onto this shield as long as possible. Gain 2 Arithmetica. View 3 Posse. We immediately play 1, so I love getting that. Of course, we're going to do this. We're going to add it to Murphy to get her ready for when he attacks me for some hard hits. Okay, I'm going to play this card because if I don't play it, it's going to go away, but then I generate 3 cards. So we're going to just do damage with it. It doesn't matter because he has barrier. Play one of the charges. We'll get faint up. I have a hot tomato. Good. We'll play the hot tomato. The hot tomato goes through barrier, by the way. So he's still taking damage. I have a whole bunch of cards I can play. I want to, but there's no point because of 22 barrier. I was like, I want to play them though. I can actually just play them to help kill the barrier because I can only play 1 anyway. It's going to remove it. We're down to 11 barrier. Good. Murphy 3 cost anytime. Oop. All of my bad stuff went away. I don't know why he was nice. Hello, Thais. Maybe it was Thais who did it. Okay. This throws away. Choose 1 non-command card that you have. Shuffle into the discard pile. Reduce the arithmetic off these card by 2 until the next time they are played. Okay, so we're going to choose that with Blessed. This is perfect because I also think it copies the Orison too. So this is getting me heal. It's getting me Ember Fusion. It's getting me shield. It's awesome. and weakness. And I get a whole bunch of them for 1. So we'll take that. I want this card gone. Times 5, so we will Exalt Murphy. We also have 8 that we still have to go through. So times 5 does what when we drop it down? Perfect. And now with these shields, both of them, in hand, add end of turn weakness and fragile. Yeah, we'll get rid of that so I can actually do damage because I don't think I'm going to take that much. All good, all good, all good. Okay. Oh, they have chains on them now. I have infinite worlds. What does this do? The aura is shifting. Okay, I have infinite worlds. Conceal itself, summoning the gaze of countless worlds to join the battle. I think it goes to the... Once I got rid of this shield, it went to like something? I don't know. Blessed. Blessed. This one. Is it doing a bunch of damage to me? No, that's just my own sacrifice that's hurting me. Okay, we'll let all that go through. We have it all. Yeah, I think I have to beat all of these suckers first. And then we go back. So, this is the part where we will go into red stands. We'll Exalt Salvador. Okay, we'll play a Blessed. Luckily, that chose that. I realized that was a mistake in case that pulled that away. Go this card. All of those will attack, which is what I was hoping. Exalt her. Lose some tentacles along the way. All of them are dead. And we're back here. Oh, and all of our bad stuff is back. Okay. And then we use this card to do my big shot damage. And we'll go here to help get her up. And let everything go through. Towel is here. Okay, so they want me to play that earlier. 570 something, 410 death resistance, deal fixed damage. Choose an awakener to get 60, so I really want to get her up now because we're at the point where she might do a whole bunch more damage. Get that part up, get Feint up, and go into white stance. Be safe. Suck it. Okay, sleeping again. Notice though what I have. I have chains to work through. Choose one non-derivative command card, shuffle 10 copies of it, and drop its cost down. Again, we're going to do this with Blessed. Whole bunch because it's also generating embryo fusion every time I do that, which helped me exalt everybody. Okay, 2 stacks of barrier is great. Look at my posses and choose one. We'll do this one. Do I have a card in my hand that I really want? No. Do this one again. Perfect. We will do this one, which is what I want. Okay, we will use this for her. And I'm going to hold this because he's not attacking me and nothing's happening. Hold for next turn. Get some reload, hopefully. Did not. I got a whole bunch of Blessed so I can exalt people. In a bit. We'll play this card to start. 1. We will go here, just put some more weakness on him. Load up my counter and get some more of that. I'll use this on her to get her up, but I'm not going to play all these Blesseds right now. I'm going to actually go to use this and discard and draw some more cards. What I get is Blessed. Cool. Okay. I have a lot of health. We'll gain back all my health. We do not have white stance. That's okay. We'll gain back a whole bunch of health. And we'll let that go through. ×3. Man, you're still chained out. Permanently reduces cost by 1. We're going to do that to more charge. Sure. Do a charge again. All right, this kind of feels like I'm just going to have to do that to that. Yeah, okay. I have no babies. I'm trying not to lose this card. That's the only one I don't want to lose. Just like the first one I lose. I want to generate an embryo. Yeah, I thought I would lose it. So the embryo doesn't help me after losing that. But I'm going to just flip 2 red stands. And then I'll lose a bunch of stuff here. I'll heal myself. And we'll go with her. It didn't do as much damage as I was expecting. I maybe have to keep adding on the reload again, but I don't have... The reload cards are not showing up. I should maybe put all reload into my deck now. I think that's a better spot at this point. I have to beat him within 30 turns. I have 8 more to do enough damage. So the challenge is getting stuff. But see, now my tentacles are low, so I have to just... I only have 1 more hit with Vortis anyway, so I have to hold that to try to see if I can 3-star this. I don't know if I can. It might just be too weak at this point. That's okay. Let me try. I'll play this anyway. Thought I would throw that out. Alright, we'll let that go. ×5? You suck. Okay. Defense. Murphy time. White stance. Oh, look, it's not that bad. Alright. This attacking, because eventually you need to do some damage. And we'll let that go, because it's not much I can do. 4 more turns. Nope, all the bad stuff came back. Reload, thank you. 1. And it throws it away. Damn it. I was hoping it would throw it away while that was still like kind of going up in the air. We'll get faint ready. That's potential option, but not yet. We're not there yet that I want that. I want 30, so I have 4 more turns. Oh, 156 damage in 4 more turns. Her. Add that in. Do I got white stance? I do not have white stance. I have this though, and I have a reload. Spell the fragile. Add the healing in? No, use that to kill with a rock if I get one. 128. 4 more turns. 3 more turns, I think, after this. No. I don't think I'm getting it. Okay, this one, obviously. Go here. Load her. White stance. Heal. Go. I just need a good red stance turn. One of the problems now is that even though this is great to like not die, I'm gonna use this card now. The Vortis. 2 more. I gotta get her up in 2 turns. And these tentacles need to get up. I got a charge. That's awesome. This is what I was hoping for. One of the cards I needed. One of the other cards I needed. This needs to go away. I'm gonna take the death res hits. Go here. I can't play that card. Alright. This one? We need to leave that alone. I need this red stance next turn because it'll be turn 30. Don't think it's gonna do enough damage though. Only like did one thing, but I have tentacles to lose. Okay, death resistance hit. Oh, but I also get the polar dusks with those. Yes. Okay. We go Arithmetica or this? No, this. 0. 0 is better. 11 out of 14. What card do I want? Charge? Reload. But when I pick up this card, it also gives her Ailmus. I'll go with this one. Should maybe go with Rock next time. See? The Ailmus is up. Perfect. Alright. I need reload to go. Throw out the defense. Good. Reload goes again. Perfect. So now somebody else can exalt. She's going to be ready to exalt without meaning to pick somebody. He's the next closest. So I should go for him and get Rock. Do I have one with an Orison still on it? No. But we'll take Rock. Okay. And then we'll also get a Rock again. Okay. So I don't super care about the Embryo hitting. I want him to get it though for the strength and counter. Good. She's ready to go. Good. I would prefer it if somebody else could attack first, so I need to play this card and hopefully get like a strike. If somebody that's not Salvador. Of course, it's all Salvador cards. Okay. We'll go with an Orison, even though that's going to chains him, right? So I can only do this once, so I'm going to drew Blessed until this gets thrown out. Blessed, give me my health up. Good. I have an Embryo here, so I can go with this on Murphy. I'm doing that also to get the crit rate up. I'm going to go with this one now. Do pure damage through. Good. Oh, that doesn't do this part. Nice. Up. Yeah, one more. I don't have the Arithmetica for it. That's okay. All right, Vortis, your turn. Come on, baby girl. Let's go. Yes! Turn 30? Did I 3-star it? Did I 3-star it? Or does it count if it's like 30 doesn't count? Let's see. And we play this card. Did we do it? Come on. I know I chose to watch this. We will skip this. It is 3 stars. 3 stars. That's amazing.